as a small story, even before I met my mentor, I actually did try to learn it myself. And I did try to do some small investments, and I just failed miserably. And I thought that I know a lot. And I thought that this is a simple job of buying and selling. But actually pinpointing those spots where to buy and to sell, you have to understand that you are working against Wall Street. For you to make money, somebody's got to lose that money. Yeah. And it's if we are talking about the competition in the market, lawyers have less competition than traders within the market because we are inside the damn market. So it's a huge competition. And sometimes, we take, as day traders, we take the slice of the money that some big guy, the big guy is losing. For example, Goldman Sachs, they haven't had a losing year for 20 years. Wow. Try working against them. It's a competitive place to be, and people just need to use a little bit of logic. It's just due to the marketing of those gurus who say that it's all just so simple when they're selling some courses for $30 to make $5,000 in the next 3 days.
I think it's a big BS.
Well, it's a lot of fun for me to watch sometimes, since I'm interested in trading and I've been a trader for so many years. I am still researching different topics. And I'm looking at different ads, and Google knows that I'm interested, and that's why Google is always, and Facebook always is sending me those ads. And those ads are just unbelievable. It's just so much fun for me to watch.
It's fun, but there are so many people who fall for it. They're like, I'm just going to do it. And then, they invest their whatever money, and it all goes, just down and then they just say trading is, bullshit.
Right. Well, that's the thing. That's why so many, I started a TikTok channel just because my marketing guy
said I found you.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I saw you and your girlfriend, you had some really funny video, and I'm on TikTok because of Gary Vee. And I was like, this guy and I think I saw Riga. I was like, oh, interesting. And I'm like, he's a trader, sort of serious, sort of not, because he's on TikTok. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to reach out to him. But Instagram is a more appropriate place where to reach out.
Well, I love TikTok. I don't know. It's much
super
fun. Yeah. But it surprises me until this day. I get so many negative comments, even about trading. And it actually shows that it's actually a good thing from one standpoint, because people are finally learning that it's not that simple. And that people are getting scammed every day.
All the time.
Yeah. One of my students, he actually sent me his course that he bought for $1,000. It was about 6 videos, 6 to 8 minutes each. So what are you going to learn in 6 videos, which are few minutes each, for $1,000? And of course, on that website, no refunds.
Yeah.
So and I offer 30-day refund. And so far I have about 100 students right now, plus minus, and I had just one refund request. So that's something.
Yeah. How would you say for someone who is starting, I know the learning is it's different speed and everything, but approximately to actually get to your first normal trade, how much time would you have to invest? Because this is something that, against all those ads of 4 days of course, and you're going to get, your first $1,000. I would really love to get your suggestion.
That really depends. For example, of course, first you need to get educated, and there are good learning programs besides my learning program. So normally this kind of more serious education should take around 4 months. And that's what my program takes to complete. But it again depends on your own speed and how many hours you're spending on this per day. So if you're spending 1 or 2 hours, then it's gonna take you 4 months to complete the learning program. If you're spending, like some of my students, which I always advise against, but some of them are spending 12 hours a day or 18 hours a day, and they say that, Thomas, sorry, I just cannot stop. So there's nothing I can do about it. So about 4 months, if you're doing it moderately, then 4 months.
So don't quit 4 months before you want to quit.
Yeah. And then the biggest part, of course, is practice. Mm-hmm. So a lot of trading gurus, what they are doing is they're giving you a course for free, and then you study it for a few days, and then you open a money account right away with some fraudulent broker. What means a fraudulent broker? When you lose that money, the broker keeps it. So your trades are not even going into the world, into the financial market.
Oh, I see.
So it's just a simulator with some numbers, but they just keep your money. And then this broker is going to share that money with the guru who referred you to that broker. So this is just a scamming thing.